Okay, we're here at 2135 East Orange Grove Boulevard in Pasadena. So we're here to check the main sewer line. We obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. You'll have your general inspector crawl underneath. He'll physically look at everything. We're here to check the main line, and this inspection is based on my opinion. So we're running our camera from a 4-inch clean-out, end-of-line clean-out located on the back of the house in the little crawl space over here. We found a clean-out. And we've got our camera in all the way out to the property line where the pipe is going to make a 90-degree turn here. We're 100 feet away, so it's going to be very difficult getting through these turns. However, we did find a clean-out where the pipe exits the house, a little bit buried under the ground, and we'll continue our inspection from there. So we're in a cast-iron pipe now that's getting pretty old. It definitely has some pretty good rust buildup in it. This is an old pipe, cast iron. You can see the rust buildup in it. Very old cast iron. And this is running through the front yard. Right over here is where the pipe exits the house. It's going to go to ABS plastic, and as we come back a little bit, we'll see the clean out over here. That will continue our inspection from right over there. Hopefully from there we might hopefully get all the way to the city connection. Coming back from here, it's all ABS plastic, the main line, as it comes underneath the house with all ABS plastic. This is all in good condition, nice and clean. We always recommend that you never flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. Underneath the house, you can see the fittings connecting all the connections along the way. Of course, you'll have the general inspector crawl underneath. They'll physically look at everything. We're checking the main line. Okay, here it comes out of this clean out over here in this little crawl space over here. We're going to go ahead, pause the recording, and we'll continue our inspection from the clean out where the pipe exits the house. Okay, we're running the camera from the 4-inch clean out that we found here near the gas meter, was a little bit buried under the dirt. We've got our camera in the line. We're actually in the city sewer right now, which is about 10 feet deep in the first lane of traffic. So we're going to bring the camera back. So this is the city sewer here. As it comes back, here's your connection to the city right there. As we come back into a cast iron pipe, which is very typical of Pasadena, that you have a cast iron pipe running all the way into the street. Now this section of pipe here is obviously getting old. It actually doesn't look as bad as the piece inside of the property. So we're going to give you two options over here. I mean, it's got a little bit of rust buildup, but it really doesn't look that bad though. Because replacing this pipe going into the street is going to be very expensive. So we were going to give you the options. We definitely want to recommend that the pipe be replaced through the front yard until it starts to dive near the sidewalk. And then put a clean out over there, and maybe you can run a cable with a blade through it to descale that. That's going to be one estimate. And then we're going to give you a separate estimate to actually replace this pipe over here. So here it's going to start coming up. We're inside the property. So we want to recommend to replace the pipe up to about this point over here. And then coming back, it's going to make the 45-degree turn here. And this definitely we want to recommend to be replaced over here. Although it is functioning, it's getting pretty old. It does have a lot of rust buildup in it. That would be our recommendation, to do something like that. The most important thing is never to flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels. You could, if you wanted to, leave this alone until replacement will be necessary. You could run a cable with a blade through the line and descale the pipe as best as possible. Of course, there's no guarantee with something like that. Okay, here it comes out of the clean out over here, near the gas meter, and we'll stop the recording over here.